Hoka Island is one of the central islands of Franz Josef Land. It is located in the central area of the archipelago at 80.23 degrees north, 53.02 degrees east, 80.23, 53.02. It is administered by the Arkhangelsk Oblast, Russia. The highest point in Hoka Island is the southwestern ice dome Kupol Dzhensona at 576 meters. Hoka Island's northwestern cape, M.Y.'s Alberta Markham, is named after Sir Albert Hastings Markham. The northeastern cape is called M.Y.'s Luy's Pool. The westernmost cape is M.Y.'s Dandy and the southwestern one is M.Y.'s Ugolny. The southernmost cape is called M.Y.'s Sezilkamswert. On Hoka Island's western side there is a bay in an unglaciated area, Tigaya Bay. A large seabird colony exists near Tigaya Bay at Skala Rubini, a spectacular rock formation on Hoka Island's shore. This place is the home of many birds. History. Hoka Island was named after British naturalist Sir Joseph Dalton Hoka, who went with James Clark Ross expedition on ships Erebus and Terror to Antarctica in 1839. Remains of a plesiosaur have been found in Hoka Island. Caribou antlers have been found as well, suggesting that herds reached here up to about 1,300 years ago during a period where the Earth had a warmer climate. Tigaya Bay was the site of a major base for polar expeditions, and the location of a meteorological station from 1929 to 1963. There is another bay in the south of the island called Zaliv Makarova and another in the east known as Ledn. Eleni. The island was visited by the Graf Zeppelin airship in July 1931 during a landmark aerial survey. German staff were marooned here from 1941 to 1945 during World War II. A graveyard and two modern buildings exist. Adjacent islands. Ostrov Leesmith Island lies east of Hoka Island, separated from it by a 6 km wide sound called Priliv Zona. It is 14 km long and has a maximum width of 6.5 km. The island's highest point is 309 meters and its surface is wholly glaciarized except for a small area at its northern point and another around M.Y.'s Bitterberger, its southernmost cape. This island is named after British yachtsman and explorer Benjamin Lee Smith. West of Lee Smith Island's northern end, off Hoka Island's northeastern shore, there is a smaller island known as Royal Society Island, named after the Royal Geographical Society. It is 6 km long and has a maximum width of 2.5 km. Ostrov Scott Kelty Island, highest point 64 meters, is an island off Bukta Tigaya, in the northwest of Hoka Island. This island was named in honor of Sir John Scott Kelty, Scottish geographer. Ostrov Eaton Island, is a small, 3 km long island lying 10 km to the west of Scott Kelty Island. This island appears as Ostrov Itol in many Russian maps. Eaton Island was named after British scientist Rev. Alfred Edwin Eaton, who studied the Arctic flora and fauna and travelled to Svalbard and Kerguelen. Ostrov Newton Island, is a small island located 11 km due south off Hoka Island's southern shore. This island was named in honor of Alfred Newton. Ostrov May Island, is a double small island lying 5 km off Hoka Island's southwestern shores. Ostrova Etheridge. The Etheridge Islands are a group of two small islets located about 6 km west of May Island. These islands were named in honor of American scientist Richard Emmett Etheridge, who studied the paleontology of the coasts of the Arctic lands. Visited by the British expedition under Captain Sir George Nares.